Well, hello and welcome friends. My name is Sonu Singh and once again you have started watching me through this video. Today I'll talk about one of most often asked question, and that is, sir, I am good with the translation, I can make any kind of translation, but when it comes to speaking, I find it difficult to use those concepts and those grammatical knowledge. And I start committing mistake, I start speaking incorrect English. So what is the right way to speak correct English? See, first thing that you need to understand is that we speak different native language. And when we try to speak in a second language or in a different language, first we lose our confidence. We always have this concern in our mind that what if I commit a mistake, what if I use wrong sentence. Like if you really want to speak correct English, and then first of all you have to observe a child, and you need to know that when they try to speak anything, like if they can't say papa, so they say only pa, or if they want to take water, so in the place of asking for water in a complete sentence, they just say water. So if you observe them, communicating all these things doesn't make them nervous, because that's what that's all they have, and they use it. So in the same manner, you have something, and you need to remove that concern that what if you speak incorrectly. Nothing will happen. It is just a process. And if you really want to speak correct English, then you have to work on two things. First, that you need to remove that hesitation, that fear, because with the person whom you're talking to is not looking for your correct English. They are only looking for the message that you want to convey. And that's the reason that if you remove your concern for speaking correct English, at least you will have your confidence. And most of the time we commit mistake because our confidence level is not good, and that's the reason that we start speaking incorrectly. Even it happens in English, in Hindi also, that you're totally normal with Hindi. You have enough words, enough understanding about the Hindi language, but when you are exposed to a different kind of situation, means you have to sit in interview, or you have to participate in group discussion, or you get a mic and you have to speak to the people. So you feel hesitant, you feel that maybe something bad will happen, and only that is the reason that is making your communication very weak, because you know that all the day you're talking in your Hindi language with your friends, with your family, and not a single time you think that maybe your language will be bad. And that's the difference that you need to observe, that when you are talking in a comfortable environment, your communication is good, your language is good. But when you put yourself in uncomfortable situation, uncomfortable environment, you find out that there are so many problems happening. Same thing happens in English also, that when you become comfortable, your most of the problem will automatically be vanished. So this is the thing that you need to note. Second is that sometimes it happens with the learner that they start English speaking with the help of translation. That's what they learn in the classes, in the coaching. So how can you bring that grammatical knowledge or grammatical correctness in your spoken English? Is that you need to start writing. What I was doing, that when I learned any sentence, I ensured that I use around 15 to 20 or sometimes even 50 practice sentence in my copy, because when you understand any concept, any kind of sentence, you know that I know it now, next time I'll use it, but it doesn't work that way. How does it work? If you understand it, make sure that you practice by making 10 sentence, 20 sentence, or 30 sentence. When you do this thing, this grammatical concept or this different sentence will be installed in your mind so well that even if you are sleeping, you can make the sentence with using that grammatical concept. Sometimes we find certain difficult sentence structures also. Like you can see the causative verbs, you can see the conditionals. In the same manner, there are other grammatical concepts that is very difficult to harness. So it requires very rigorous practice. Like Sometimes you have to go up to 50 sentences also. Sometimes you have to go up to 100 sentences also. But I'm 100% sure that if you practice with 50 sentences or 100 sentences, you completely master it. So next thing that you can do is that you take a paper and or a copy and start writing the blog. Blog means you have something in your mind and now you have to write it. So what happens that when you start writing, you do not have this pressure that what if you commit mistake, what if you start using incorrect English. During writing process, your mind is alert, more conscious, and there are high chances that you will use the correct English. And if you do it, you would notice that all the exercised or revised sentences that you newly or recently learned is well being used in the blogging. So if you make this habit, that this is called transition, like now you know it as individual sentence, but now you are framing it in a paragraph. And when you start framing it in paragraph, all the dots will be connected in your mind. And if you make a habit, you would realize that now even you start thinking in English. And when you have to speak, I told you that first you have to work on your confidence. And if you have worked on your confidence, automatically these correct forms, these correct sentences will start coming in your spoken English also. So these are the simple methods, simple tricks that you have to follow. And most important thing is that language is something that you cannot totally depend on technicality, because suppose I speak English, but if I live for 6 months or if I live for 1 year, automatically it will happen that my fluency will go down. I will not be that much comfortable with this language. So make sure that you speak every day. This is the technicality that you have to work, like to make correct English uses. But every day you have to ensure that you're speaking in English for 15 minutes. If you don't get anyone, start your camera, record yourself, and ensure your 50 minutes of practice every day. Because along with speaking, if you carry on different tips and different methods, definitely that thing will work. But I noticed that there are students who just go on YouTube and start watching the video that how to learn spoken English from zero to hero. So that's what happened, that you just want to learn things just by observing, just by reading, or just by following the technical things. That is not going to happen. Even if you remove all those parts, like don't study grammar or don't watch YouTube videos, still you can be a good communicator. But you have to ensure 50 minutes of conversation every day. What will happen if you don't speak every day? No matter how hard you work on your vocab, on your grammar, on other practices, your confidence will never go up and you will never be comfortable with English language. So make sure that you implement all these things in your real life practice. And if you do this, I'm sure that you will emerge as one of the very fluent English speaker who can create a different identity for himself. So that's all in this video. I hope that you would implement these tips in your real life practice. And I hope that you like this video. And if you like this video, then hit the subscribe button, or if you're watching this video on Facebook page, then follow me on Facebook. And if you really like this video and if you feel that this can help somebody, so share this video with your friends who are in need to learn English. Thank you for staying with me. See you in the next video. Have a nice day.